This is Random Things on Click Niger online channel. My name is Chalia Dome. You can follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Click Niger and on YouTube and Twitter at Click Niger 1. Log on to www.clickniger.gov.ng for live streaming. On this show, we bring celebrities and entertainers and we interact with them, share their challenges, their achievements, and hear their stories. And of course, ask them random questions. Today in our studio, we have the pleasure of having a storyteller, a photographer, creative director, and a writer, Nogwa Safaya. It's great having you here in the studio.
Pleasure is all mine.
Before we proceed to the main questions, we have some random questions for you. Ready to answer?
Let's go.
Okay, so what goes up but never comes down?
Excuse me? What's this?
Random questions.
Okay, smoke, I guess.
No. One more try.
Age, your age?
Correct. Thank you. What has to be broken before you can use it?
Okay, I think I've seen this. I think the answer is coconut, but it could also be an egg. It could also be wood for firewood. It could be a whole lot of things. It could be coffee beans. It could be, don't get me started.
Correct. You're right. How many eggs are found in a crate of egg?
30.
Correct. A man has 9 sons. Each son has a sister. How many people are in the family?
The man has 9 sons.
Yes.
And each son has a sister.
Has a sister.
He has 9 sons. There are 10.
So that's 10.
10, yes.
Yeah, correct. You're right. Why do you say 10?
Because your question says he has 9 children, and each one has a sister. 1 sister, 9 sons. 9 sons, 1 sister. So yeah.
Correct. Thank you so much. And our final question. Could you spell your name backwards in 30 seconds?
Oh, of course. AWGUNOJO.
Oh, great. That's impressive. Okay. Now we can proceed to the main business. You started writing as a preteen. What attracted you to writing at such a young age?
It had a lot to do with my temperament. I was melancholic, either expressing myself or going into crime or being depressed. It was easier for me to express myself through writing.
So at what age specifically did you start writing?
I can't really tell. I know that we had very good teachers in primary school and we were encouraged to write, but having a journal and writing down my stories, I think around 11, 12.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, that's good. How did training help you into the writer you are today?
First of all, I was self-trained.
Okay.
Apart from school training, I had self-training. I used to read a lot. I was very interested in English, the English language. You know, the tenses, the verbs, the idioms and all that. So it was very easy for me to put down my feelings the way they came because I had experience from the number of books I had read. And I've gone for a few writing trainings. So I've gone for a number of trainings, including one that the facilitators were from the radio house. So, you know, talking and writing, I have had a few trainings and it has helped me a lot. I go through some of my texts in those days, which I used to feel in those days were so fantastic. And I see a lot of lapses that that would have passed. But now we've gone past that because of course, training and more experience and more exposure.
Okay. So from your works, what theme do you use repeatedly? Like what theme do you use most times for your work?
Afrocentricity.
Okay.
Most of my stories are centered around the African life experience.
Okay, great.
Yes.
You know, writing about Boko Haram.
Yes.
You did?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so do you want to tell us more about that?
Well, I didn't write about Boko Haram per se. I wrote about some of the influences and the offshoots of the effect of the insurgency on teenagers, some particular teenagers, as their world crumbled and as they had to struggle to start life all over with nothing.
How has this book been received?
The book I would say fairly. There's a number of schools that use it for their English text now. But I remember when I did the first launch, when I introduced it to the public, I had a good deal of sales. I sold all my copies and had to go back to print. It's flying off the shelves as...
Oh, great. And so what reaction has stayed after that? Like, what reaction has stayed particularly with that book? What's the
reaction from me or from
what has been the general reaction from your readers?
People that know me personally, after they read the book, they look at me and like, how did you manage to put this kind of a sad story together? What kind of things go through your mind? I think it's truism. It's the reality. I didn't really have to dig up much because it was what was already ongoing. But to people, it looks like, oh, it's so sad. Why did this woman have to die? She had already been through a lot. It's the reality of the victims of the insurgency.
So how did photography become another medium of storytelling for you?
I used to write to express myself. Then I had a hobby. It was just a hobby from the beginning. I would take pictures of sunsets, and it wasn't really pictures of people from the onset. Take pictures of sunsets and just keep around. When I'm feeling quite dreary, I just look at them and it helps me to be sadder, you know, like a teenager, you know. It used to help me to be sadder. And then I started taking pictures of people and I realized that it made people happy, and I like seeing people happy. So it just became my thing. And now there are a lot of things in photography. Of course, you do the makeup and all that, and you see somebody that just came into the studio looking down, very, very excited, look good. And of course, I get paid for this, so it's a win-win. The people are happy, I'm happy, I get paid. It's a win-win.
Yeah, it is. Sure, it is. So this is Random Things on Click Niger channel. I'll be speaking with Nogo Sapphire, a storyteller, a writer, and a producer. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, Click Niger. Don't miss the experience. What challenges have you faced as a creative entrepreneur, and how have you overcome them?
Okay, I would say as a female entrepreneur in photography, for example, it's a man's world, and I had to prove myself when I started. I ensured that for everything that the guys could do in my niche, I could do many times better. And of course, it took a while for me to gain acceptance. So that was a challenge that I overcame. The running challenge for Nigerian entrepreneurs, however, is in Abuja, for example, we face challenges of multiple taxation. We have all these people coming in like every minute, every second to tax us and all. And of course, we have to face the economic realities of Nigeria, and the mindset that you are just playing, you come around when this is not the reality.
Okay, great. So what lesson has entrepreneurship taught you that creativity hasn't?
Entrepreneurship has taught me that passion doesn't put food on the table, and bills have to be paid. So a lot of creatives go into business on account of passion, and they fall out because of passion. You have to be pragmatic, you have to be strategic, you have to be hands-on, or else it's going to just end as passion.
Yeah, but the passion is very important as well.
Passion is the driving force.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Which medium?
When you say medium?
Like the photography, the writing and all your entrepreneurship medium, which is more personal to you and why?
I would say it's writing, because for every line that I drop, I'm dropping a piece of myself, a piece of my mind. Photography could be impersonal. I mean, music production and the other things could be impersonal. But writing, I'm giving you a part of me. So yeah, I think that is.
Okay, so what advice would you give young creatives trying to find their voice?
Be the best of you. People don't want mediocrity. It could sell for a while, but it doesn't last. Work on self-improvement and self-development. Be a hard worker. Be a hard workman or workwoman. And most importantly, have integrity.
Okay, this is where we draw the curtain. Thank you so much for being in our studio. Hope to see you soon.
Pleasure is all mine.
Thank you. So that's it on Random Things on Click Niger channel. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and X at Click Niger 1, and on YouTube at Click Niger. You can also follow us on www.clickniger.gov.ng for live streaming. My name is Chaliado. See you next time.